Months ago, planted just a handful of seed potatoes. Today is finally big harvest day and I have no idea what's hiding beneath the soil. Let's find out together. Hello everyone and welcome back to From Plot to Plate with Rahmat. Today is one of my favorite days on the allotment, Potato Harvest Day. We'll uncover every potato and later turn them into a delicious meal. There's always a bit of mystery when you're growing potatoes. You care for the plants, water them, keep the weeds down, and then you simply have to trust that all that work is happening underground. Today, we finally get to uncover the results. The leaves have yellowed and died back, which is a good sign that the potatoes have finished growing. After waiting patiently, it's finally time to dig them up. There are several ways to harvest potatoes, but today I will be using the traditional method of digging out the potatoes using a small spade. This fits perfectly well as the soil is dry and more convenient for my situation today. I'm using a small hand spade because I want to be as gentle as possible. The last thing I want to do is accidentally cut through one of the potatoes, so I'm digging around the edge of the plant first rather than going straight into the middle. And here we go. I can already see the first one. There's nothing quite like that feeling when you spot the first potato peeking through the soil. It's like finding hidden treasure. It is worth emphasizing that for every potato harvesting method there are pros and cons. My advice is to choose a method that works best for you and your potatoes. The major disadvantage of this method of harvesting is cutting and scaring of the potatoes, which consequently reduces the shelf life of the affected potatoes, meaning they can't be stored for long. Look at this one. That's a lovely size. Some potatoes are big enough for baking, while the smaller ones will be perfect boiled, roasted, or added to soups and stews. Nothing will go to waste. You need a lot of patience while harvesting potatoes this way. I almost sliced that potato. If you've never grown potatoes before, I definitely encourage you to give them a try. They're one of the most rewarding crops to grow because every plant feels like opening a surprise gift. This soil is nice and loose, which makes harvesting much easier. If your soil is compacted, take your time and work slowly so you don't damage the potatoes. Every plant tells a slightly different story. Some produce lots of medium-sized potatoes, while others surprise you with a few really large ones. I always enjoy seeing the basket slowly filling up. At the beginning, it looks almost empty, but before you know it, you've got a basket full of homegrown food. Growing your own food teaches patience. You can't rush nature. You plant, you wait, you care for the crop, and eventually you get this wonderful reward. One thing I love about harvesting is slowing down and enjoying the moment. Gardening isn't just about producing food, it's also about spending time outdoors, getting your hands dirty, and appreciating the process from start to finish. One of my favorite things about this channel is sharing the whole journey with you, from planting the seed potatoes to watching them grow, to harvesting them and finally taking them into the kitchen. That's what From Plot to Plate is all about. If you've made it this far, I'd love to know in the comments, have you ever grown your own potatoes? And if you have, what's your favorite variety? Nothing is wasted here as the show. The entire above ground stem and foliage portion of the plant will be going into a composter. I'm going to keep digging because there are still a few more plants left, and I'm hoping there are a few more hidden treasures waiting for us. This is today's harvest. I'm really pleased with the results. There's a lovely mix of large and medium-sized potatoes, and they'll make some fantastic meals. These potatoes won't be sitting on a shelf, they're heading straight from the allotment to the kitchen. In my next video, I'll show you exactly how I turned this fresh harvest into a simple, delicious meal. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you've enjoyed this harvest, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more gardening and cooking videos. In the next video, I'll be taking these freshly harvested potatoes straight into the kitchen to create a delicious meal. If you enjoyed coming along for today's harvest, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video, and let me know in the comments, what's your favorite way to cook fresh potatoes? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next From Plot to Plate with Rahmat adventure. Until next time, happy gardening, keep growing, and keep cooking.